Ah no, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this weekend, Manchester United have to face Huddersfield at the Huddersfield Stadium, and the team I've gone for is a bit of it's a different. It's a different 11 against what we played against Chelsea. So we've gone with Martial, Rashford, Pogba, Fred, McTominay, Pereira, Shaw, Lindelof, Smalling, Dalot and De Gea. I was going to go with Romero, but apparently Romero picked up an injury in midweek, so obviously we're going to have to play David De Gea again. So let's get into it. Let's play match and talk about the last week's result against Chelsea, which we didn't lose, we drew. What can we say about that game? We started really brightly. It looked like Old Trafford was up for it. The atmosphere was really good, and first like 30 minutes, yet again we looked so good in control of the game, and we just looked like we was going to win the game. So let's start off with the first chance, which was through from Lukaku. It was a Luke Shaw over the top ball to Lukaku. Lukaku went through, and he should have scored pretty much. He should have tramped it, or should have put it past Kepa, but he didn't. But it was a good save. It was a good chance for him. So then that was the first chance, and then we did get our first goal through a nice team goal. It was a link-up play with Shaw, Mata and Lukaku. So Lukaku put Shaw through, and then Shaw put it past the goalkeeper, and then pretty much what everyone had to do is pretty much just go in there and pretty much put it into the empty net, and it was Juan Mata who put it into the empty net. So then that was 1-0, and then you were thinking, oh great, started pretty well here. I was going to say, what a goal. What a save, really. We started... I've lost my trail of thought. So we had a couple, started pretty well. We got the first goal, we was up for it, and then we kind of after this first goal, we kind of slowed down a bit, and then we did have a chance through Eric Bailly, which was unlucky. It was a corner. Eric Bailly just headed it across goal. It was nice to see Eric Bailly as well, because we didn't see. It was a different 11. What we was expecting. We played Lukaku and Rashford up top with Pogba, Matic back in. We saw Herrera as well, Bailly, Luke Shaw and Ashley Young, and obviously De Gea and Lindelof. The only bad thing from the good save, De Gea. The only bad thing from the first half that we conceded through, it's David De Gea mistake. He should be either catching it or putting it towards a corner, and it's I don't know. It's like a 30-yard shot from Rogier, and David De Gea saves it. He fumbles it straight to Alonso, who snaps onto it quickly. The United defense weren't expecting it. And pretty much it went straight to Alonso. Alonso just got it past De Gea off the post and in. It was a bit lucky because it obviously went off the post, but he should be. It was like one of them saves where you was expecting it to either save it or just to push it out wide, and he tried to push it, back to the defense, and that didn't really happen, and it just went straight through towards. Yes, look at that, nice finish from Pogba. It just went straight through towards Alonso, and Alonso put it in, and that was pretty much the end of the first half. So went going in 1-1. It was fearing the worst. David De Gea, mistake like that. He apologised to his teammates at half time. Solskjaer said after the game, but you just can't help them things, and it just was really, really, really worrying for us. So going into second half, we've started really slow. Matic was really slow. Luke Shaw was giving the ball away. Matic was giving the ball away. It's just Rashford had to come off injured in the end for Martial. Martial didn't do much. No, who did Rashford come off for? Rashford didn't come off for Martial. Who did he come off for? totally forgot who Rashford came off for. Oh, it's unlucky. He came off for someone. Oh yeah, Rashford might not be starting this game because he's injured. I just realised that. Oops. Yeah, so it might be Martial and who's going to play up front? It might be Martial and Lingard up front maybe this weekend against Huddersfield. Or he might bring in Gomez or someone. I know he won't bring in Greenwood because Greenwood's injured, I believe. He said in the press conference earlier today. So it would be interesting to see who he puts up front. Yeah, so getting back to the Chelsea game, we started pretty poorly. Chelsea, tried going for that second goal. We didn't really. It wasn't really. It was a pretty much bad second half, really, from both sides. Not many sides had many chances. I think the best chance for us was actually the first bad point from the second half. Eric Bailly did come off injured, which would obviously put him out for the rest of the game because he was having a really good game I thought, until he got injured. And then we brought on Marcus Rojo, who Marcus Rojo made a couple of dodgy saves, dodgy tackles. Let's just say that he got away with them. If you saw the replay, yeah, he could have been sent off in that game. Yeah. So talking of other bad points, good points. We did have a chance right at the end with Marcus Rojo actually from a corner from Ashley Young, and Rojo's header was cleared off the line by, I think it was from Asper Equator. So yeah, it's just one of them ones. It's just one of them games really. So yeah, it finished 1-1. It was such a big game for us as well, just because Arsenal lost the game earlier, and obviously Tottenham lost to Man City. So we needed to win last weekend, and we just couldn't get the wrap up the points. So obviously top four is now gone. We need a miracle. I think we can get top four if we beat Huddersfield and Cardiff. I think Arsenal need to lose and Chelsea need to lose this weekend for that to happen. But I very much doubt that's going to happen now. I reckon United will go on and probably will win this game because Huddersfield, they're 20th. They haven't won in their last 5 games. They lost to, I believe they lost to Liverpool the weekend. They lost to, who did they lose to? They lost. I know they lost to Liverpool 5-0 recently, but I can't see us losing this game against Huddersfield. If we lose this game against Huddersfield, it is pretty much. We need to finish the season strong. If we can finish the season strong, this is a good game to have. Really, if we can get like a 3-0 victory, give the team a bit of confidence, and go into that last game, Cardiff game, win that game, and then wait for other results. You never know, we might get top 4, but I very, very much doubt it. At the most, I reckon we could get 5th, but it all depends on obviously Arsenal and Chelsea. I reckon Tottenham have definitely got top 4, but yeah, it depends on Arsenal and Chelsea, and whether that'll happen or not, I do not know. So yeah, this weekend we do have Huddersfield. The team I've gone for, I do hope that he does bring in youth for the last couple games, especially Gomez and Greenwood and Chong. We might see Chong this weekend. I don't know. I don't know the actual squad that's gone up there yet. So we could see a bit of youth. Hopefully we do see a bit of youth in the side. Maybe Garner again. Maybe Chong, like I said, Gomez. Even bringing in centre midfield, like midfielders, like young youth midfielders, really. So just to bring them in, that wouldn't be too bad. And then obviously, I think Solskjaer did say he might bring in Greenwood for the last game. There's also been talk of Lukaku missing the last 2 games as well. So whether we see Lukaku ever again in the United shirt is not too on. So yeah, talking of like transfers and stuff. Solskjaer said this morning that that big names still want to come to United, whether or not the Champions League will be there. And I reckon, I don't think that'll happen. To be honest, at this moment in time, I don't think United will sign anyone. You know, he was expecting to. I think they believe they expect to sign, you know, a couple of people before they go on to the pre-season tour. Apparently, you know, a couple of weeks ago, apparently, Solskjaer said about he wants to make the signings before we go on tour, but I very, very much doubt that's can happen. We need to sign our players first, and like Herrera. Apparently, there's talk of Juan Mata signing a new contract recently. We don't know about Herrera yet. You know, we don't know if he's signing for PSG or not. They haven't actually come out and said they've signed him. Another thing is, are we gonna, you know, keep David De Gea? There's still talk of David De Gea. You know, recently, you know, David De Gea recently has been pretty poor. There's been talk of, you know, United getting Oblak, you know, triggering the Oblak cause, but he has. Solskjaer did say this morning as well. You know, we're apparently signing 250 players according to you guys, you know, aka the press. So yeah, this weekend. Huddersfield, not much to say about it really. I can't see us losing this game. I just can't. You know, they are a good side, but you know, it's Huddersfield. They kind of pretty much like been relegated for like a couple of weeks now. So if we lose against them, it will be an embarrassing. If we draw against them, it will be embarrassing. So, you know, we just hope that we can get 3 points and hopefully, you know, either Cardiff lose or something like that and get relegated this weekend as well. So then, you know, obviously the weekend after against Cardiff game, it would just be, you know, like a regular game for us. You know, not oh, what a volley that would have been. Oh my God, Herrera. Yeah, hopefully it's not going to be a tough game for United, that Cardiff game at home. You know, our last game at home, and it's going to be I just can't wait for the summer, pretty much. I just want the season to end. Hopefully we can get top 4, but I don't know. Anyway, for my score prediction, I can't see anything but a win for United. You know, like I said, it's Huddersfield, the 20th. They haven't lost in their... They haven't won in the last 5 games, but I just can't see us losing. So I'm going to go for my score prediction. I reckon it will be a big score. It might not be a big score. I reckon it might be like 3-0 or something like that. So yeah, I'm going to go 3-0 Man United. I reckon United will just, you know, get the first goal and then score a couple goals after that. So yeah, I'm actually going to end it here, guys. So please like, comment and subscribe. And don't forget to leave your score predictions below. So right, I'm going. Bye. I know, guys, thank you for watching my video. Hit me up on Twitch and Twitter, and don't forget to watch the playlist down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.